Bonjour tout le monde! Today you are going to learn about one of France's most popular holidays called Mardi Gras. You may have heard of this before, you may not have, but it's a very, very big deal in France, probably the most popular holiday in France. It's also celebrated in the United States, and where it's celebrated in the US mostly is down in Louisiana in New Orleans. There's a big French speaking community down in New Orleans. So Mardi Gras is a big, huge deal down in New Orleans. So what is Mardi Gras? Let's just play. Let's see. Oh boy. Slideshow. Okay. So, some people confuse Mardi Gras with Carnival. All right. So, Carnival and Mardi Gras are similar, but they're not the same thing. Carnival is the season that leads up to Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is just one day long. Carnival is several weeks long. Lots of places celebrate Carnival, not just France. If you've ever seen the movie Rio, they're celebrating Carnival down in Brazil. Brazil is a huge place where they celebrate Carnival. All right, so Carnival is the season before Mardi Gras. Carnival starts on January 6th, which is the Epiphany, which is the French end of the season for Christmas. So Christmas season starts in December. They have their festivities. Once it's January 6th, Christmas season is over and Carnival begins. And Carnival happens until Mardi Gras. And you can see this little line here, it's going up. Because in the beginning of Carnival, there's not many things happening. There might be some get-togethers or parties, but the closer you get to Mardi Gras, there's more and more and more festivities happening. And then the 2 weeks before Mardi Gras are the biggest deals. So you'll see people, it's a time for eating, drinking, and being merry, basically. But they celebrate by doing parades, masquerade balls, parties, dancing in the streets, lots and lots of costumes. And the thing that happens is on Mardi Gras is always the Tuesday before Lent. And I don't know if any of you know what Lent is, but Lent is the season, the 40 days before Easter. So this all kind of has to do with Easter. And back in the day, a long time ago, for 40 days before Easter, people would fast. They wouldn't eat very much, very, very, very little bit. And then once Mardi Gras happened, the next day is Ash Wednesday, and for 40 days, people would eat very little. So the point of Mardi Gras was to have a big party and to eat, party, drink, eat as much as you can before Lent starts the next day for 40 days where you fast. Today, people don't fast like they did a long time ago, but they do try to give things up. So kids will give up chocolate for 40 days, cookies, dessert, something you don't want to give up. Or you could do something nice. So when I was a kid, sometimes I would give up chocolate for Lent, but sometimes I decided that I would do the dishes for my parents after dinner every night for 40 days until Easter happened. And the word Mardi Gras actually means Fat Tuesday. So it was a day when people would eat up all the fats in their house, because if they didn't eat up all the fats over those 40 days, since they were fasting, the fats would go bad and they would spoil. So they baked and made desserts and just ate and ate and ate and ate. Cookies, desserts, parties. They ate a lot, they drank a lot. And then the next day Lent happens and then they're quiet for 40 days until Easter. And if you notice, Easter is never on the same day, right? Sometimes it's in March and sometimes it's in April. So it's the same thing with Mardi Gras. Sometimes it's in March and sometimes it's in February and sometimes it's in March. This year, it happens to be on February 25th. All right. So Carnival always starts on January 6th. They have parties, parades, masquerade balls, dances, costumes. The closer you get to Mardi Gras, more and more and more parties happen. Woo, 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 woo. Mardi Gras happens. It's the biggest party of all. Woo! And then it's Lent and a quiet time for 40 days.